We've been able to find out more about two of those victims who died in today's shooting. As you mentioned, they were a grandfather and grandson. They've been identified by their family as Dr. William Lewis Corcoran and 14-year-old Reet Griffin. We've also learned more about the alleged shooting suspect. He's been named as Frazier Glenn Cross, 73 years old. And very interesting point here to note, Don, our reporters in Washington, D.C. have spoken to law enforcement officials who say that Glenn Cross, the alleged shooting suspect, has known ties to white supremacist groups and has been involved in past instances, including threats. Now, today's shooting just south of Kansas City happened at about 1 p.m., and here's how it all went down. 3 people are dead after shots were fired at 2 Jewish facilities just south of Kansas City.
There's no other words to describe it, just panic.
Police say a man in his 70s is in custody, but didn't release his name. CNN's affiliate KMBC captured this video of police cuffing a man at the scene and shouting from the car.
The suspect in the back of a car made several statements. We are sifting through and vetting those for accuracy, number one, and number two, we're looking at them for their evidentiary value. It's too early to tell you what he may or may not have said, but we're trying to determine what that was at this time.
At a press conference, police said they were investigating the incident as a possible hate crime, but are not ruling anything out. In an interview with CNN, a rabbi with the Overland Park Police Department said the alleged shooter was clear about who he wanted to shoot.
He's apparently an older gentleman and was asking people before he shot if they were Jewish or not. Person identified himself at the example of Village Shalom as being Jewish. He then shot.
The shootings at the Jewish Community Center and a Jewish assisted living facility happened at about 1 p.m. local time on the eve of Passover. Police said there were many children inside the community center at the time, but the shooting took place in a parking lot outside. A shotgun was used and possibly a handgun and assault rifle, police said. No motive has been released. The FBI is also investigating. And more on those 2 that we've confirmed were shot and killed today. A family statement released read in part, Dr. Corcoran was a well-loved physician who moved to Johnson County to be closer to grandchildren. He cherished his family and more than anything had a passion for others. Reet was a 14-year-old freshman in Blue Valley High School, a school he loved. Reet had a passion for life and touched so many people in his young age. We take comfort knowing they are together in heaven. Just 14 years old, Don, one of the victims in today's shooting. Of course, we will learn more about that 3rd victim who is yet to be named.